Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, all you wisdom walkers out there. This is Jojopah, Maria, and Saroma coming to you with astrology for self mastery for the weeks of the last 2 weeks, really, of January. So from January the 18th through the 31st, I've got some astrological information, insights, and wisdom for you on this today, new moon in Aquarius time. And wow, folks, what a time it's been. But we're finally getting some breaking through into some forward movement energy. There are some transits I'm going to share with you that really support that, things that have been stuck for years are going to start to move forward. So that's really something to look forward to. But we also are in this time just of a lot of disruption. It's a very disrupting period. Folks that I worked with many years ago, when they were children, one of them's brother was found dead at a train station, and it's just horrendous, and my heart is just broken. I really can't even speak to it. I can text and just how are you doing, but I just don't have the bandwidth yet to even have a conversation. And probably too, when you have that kind of tragedy, you don't really want to be talking to a lot of people anyway. But I'm definitely sending out my prayers. And that's just one incident of things that I have heard that have gone on, and so it's a really challenging time, a very challenging time. So it's good news in this astrology report I'm going to share with you about this forward movement, about this new moon we have tonight. And I hope that it will be helpful to you as, again, we are navigating through really powerful times. So let me just check in and see if I have anybody watching. Oh, there's Carmen Ray. Hey, Carmen. Thanks for looking and listening in. Carmen is amazing. You should know about getting through a hard time, right, Carmen? Yeah, definitely. Whew. But I tell you, I'm just grateful that we are all still standing. So those of us that are, because it could be a lot different. But let me again start off with the quotes for January, just as reminders that this first month of the year comes with a much needed clarity and forward momentum. In January 2023, a record 3 planets turned direct. Yes. Thank you, Astrobutterfly. Then, as you enter 2023, take a moment to feel the energies around you. They could easily be described as weird. After all, it is the beginning of a new year. However, something is preventing us from moving forward, a deep pull to the past. As we enter January, the Capricorn Sun is forming a trine with futuristic Uranus, but with 2 natal planets in retrograde, Mars and Mercury, there's still some unfinished business to take care of. And I believe that may be what you have been feeling. I know I have. And just staying open to, gotta let go again. Okay, let me let go again. I think it was on Wednesday. I felt like it was coming out of my skin. It was just really crazy. But the results can work, can be good. Oh, got some more viewers and listeners. The music is still on. Thank you so much, TK, because I totally forget about that when I start talking. Thank you so much, because I've been talking, trying to share with you and have the music still playing, which is a little disruptive, right? It's a little disruptive there. So thank you. Thank you for that. And then also just a hi, Jojopah, from a Facebook user. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I haven't figured out yet how to read the messages that I get from through Facebook to see who it is, but I'll work on that. I'll improve. I promise you, folks. I'll do some improvement soon as I get a little more settled down, a little more settled in. So it's all good. But let me jump right back into this for you. And I'm going to start with January the 18th. And this is when we had, from the previous report that I did, that we had some shifting going on. And it's a good shift. It is Mercury, yay, finally going direct. And so now, as it says here, we get greater clarity for the coming 3 months of February, March, and April. So we won't have another retrograde in Mercury until then. And the message that I found for this Mercury going direct in the sign of Capricorn is that 2023 may have started on a difficult note. Yeah, that's an understatement. But we're finally gaining clarity as Mercury goes forward in determined Capricorn. Now is a great time to develop a game plan on how to achieve your dreams and get your resume out there. And there's more that you can get out there than your resume, and you all know that. If Mars direct brought our mojo back, Mercury direct will bring us some much needed clarity and focus to follow through on our plans. Things are finally moving forward. And so now it's time to set your annual commitments for 2023. Maybe even wait till next week. You might give it another couple of days, but just know that now we have that forward moving energy from Mercury. Yeah. What a blessing. We so need that. The thing that also happened on the 18th was this conjunction, powerful, between the Sun and Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. And as it says here, powerful transformation is activated as Pluto has an uncanny ability to tear down even the highest walls, bearing something or someone for what it is truly, the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's a lot of Pluto energy inviting us to transform at the core structural level. If you're still unsure about what all these Venus and Mercury Pluto transformations exactly require from you, pay attention to anything that happens and download or any aha moments you may have around. Yeah, like really, really good, powerful stuff there. So again, that was on the 18th. That was the same day that we had Mercury going forward. So again, this, pulling off the mask, uncovering, getting more in touch with who and what we really are. And that's really an important thing to be happening. Next, we move into, oh, I'm sorry. Another message for that conjunction that I thought would be helpful, and this comes from Astrobutterfly. And she says, Sun conjunct Pluto asks us to face the bare and naked truth. Who are you really? The bare and naked truth is rarely comfortable because there's always a part of us that doesn't quite live up to its full potential. The good thing is that this discomfort will eventually push us to do something about it. Sun conjunct Pluto's goal is to awaken us to our true power, to our true potential. Yeah. Isn't that just lovely? That's like really cool. So that there really is, a method to the madness. And so if you've been, feeling exposed or vulnerable, or just becoming aware of some things maybe that you've been regretting, just know that it is for you to say, yeah, this doesn't work for me. I want something different now. Yeah, it's really important. And know and put that in your annual commitment. Be ready to let that go. Yeah, absolutely. So next we're going to move into Friday, yesterday, the 20th, and we had a wonderful entrance of the Aquarius season. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful age of Aquarius, Aquarius season energy showing up. And as it says here, happy birthday to all Aquarius people out there. This is a very special Aquarius season for Aquarians and everyone else. For the first time in years, Saturn in Aquarius is no longer square to Uranus. Yay! Because, oh my God, in 2019 into 2020, that's that energy, yeah, of that radical shift that we've been experiencing. And after 4 weeks of focusing on our reputation and our public image, we're now following the beat of our own drum when the sun shines in Aquarius. Over the next month, our energy will be innovative and friendly, but also a little unpredictable. Time to finally enjoy the beautiful Aquarius season. Yeah, that's like really, really cool. Really, really cool. And again, we need that. We need to know that we're entering a season of flow. Yeah, we're entering a season of flow. Perfect. Now, today and into tomorrow, there are these three events going on. And so I wanted you to see them as kind of whole, in a holistic way, like this, because they're all connected. And of course, the first one is this new moon in Aquarius that we're having. And it's a new moon that represents the end of one cycle and the beginning of another 28-day cycle. It gives an invigorating burst of energy and initiative. So this is an excellent time for making a fresh start, turning over a new leaf, or starting a new project. You can also question old habits, behaviors, and beliefs as you search for new and inventive ways to make progress. And of course, this is also the weekend for the opening of the Chinese New Year. And it starts with this lunar moon. It's their lunar new year because they count by the moons. And it's predicted to be a season of hope, a year of hope. Yes. And in the Chinese astrology, and I'll leave you a link to some of the information that I read that I found helpful. And I also talked about this in my Wisdom Walk talk last Sunday. But it's the year of the black water rabbit. Yeah. And as it says here, it represents vigilance, ingenuity, and wit. And so it definitely speaks to us about a year of hope, of having hope in things improving, in things, coming to fruition. Yeah, yeah. Really sweet energy. And rabbits also are very fertile. So there also comes this notion of, abundance, of things being able to grow, things being able to, multiply. Also rabbits leap forward. And so it's about leaping forward out of our fears to know that we have the opportunity to do that in a very real and conscious way. Yeah. And then also on this day, this weekend energy, really another powerful shift. This is Uranus going direct, and it's in the sign of Taurus. So as it says, the Lunar New Year gets exciting with Uranus going direct in stubborn Taurus. Old ways clash with new ideas, but there's no going back. Forward is the only option now. This is the first time in years when Uranus goes direct, and it's not within a square orb with Saturn. Now we have the sun, the moon, Venus, and Saturn all in Aquarius. And when Uranus, Aquarius's ruler, goes direct, there's a tremendous forward momentum connected to the Aquarius area of your chart. Things that have been stuck for years are finally starting to move again. I can't tell you how wonderful that is to hear it. Somebody put a thumbs up. Yeah, because we need this. We definitely need this. And I was gifted an astrology reading of my birth, not only my birth chart, but my chart. Wonderful astrologer named Philip, and linked to information down in the box below the video. And it was just wonderful. He's really brilliant. I hope to collaborate with him because he just gets it. But yeah, the stuff that's in the Aquarian part of my chart, yeah, this is a very, very wonderful, validating, and promising message. So if you don't know where Aquarius is on your chart, you can do that easily online. You can get a look at your chart, but like I said, I'll leave Philip's information for those of you who want to take a little deeper dive and understanding of what is going on. But yes, Uranus, the planet of freedom, is direct. Wonderful, wonderful news. Yeah, we so needed that. So let's go ahead to Thursday, the 26th. And on this day, we get Venus entering Pisces. Yes, another great blessing. And it's all about love. Yeah. As it says, love is in the air, this cold January air, as starry eyed Pisces can unfreeze our hearts with some sweet romance. Put on those rose colored glasses and fall in love during this romantic period. In the following weeks, you will be more receptive and intuitive than usual and will relate deeply to love, art, poetry, music, and everything that is beautiful. The transit culminates with a conjunction to Neptune on Valentine's Day. Wow. When we are invited to surrender to the unconditional love that the universe is always pouring into us. Isn't that just sweet? Isn't that just really lovely and sweet? Oh my God. And know this, if you're still healing through a broken heart and you're like, I can't be in a relationship right now, fall in love with yourself. Yes. Or even just an aspect of yourself. Let yourself really get romantic and loving toward yourself so that you can unconditionally share love with somebody else when the time is right. It's all about right timing. And I have to tell you quickly, like I was doing a little water ritual with my friend who's visiting right now down at the beach in this area of Southern California. And we're out there and, I'm doing my thing and the spirits are speaking through me and I'm all loud and crazy and crying, finish up, breathe. I take out my bubbles to blow. And this woman saw and she came over to us and I said, "Oh, you want to blow some bubbles too?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she ends up taking us through a breathing exercise, a heart exercise, all about what? Yeah, unconditional love. It was like the perfect ending to that release ritual that I did. So this energy of Venus coming into Pisces will really help to open your heart and give you the courage to be vulnerable, like I said, especially with yourself, loving on yourself. So powerful. Yeah, absolutely. Now we skip ahead to next Sunday on the 29th. And on this day, we get not one, but two flow energies, two trines, yeah, showing up. The first one is going to be the Sun in Aquarius trining Mars in Gemini, a very social aspect just when you're ready to have some fun. Don't stay home, but don't make any firm plans either. You'll be much luckier if you just go with the flow of positive energy. And, we are still coursing through this microorganism called COVID and its variants. So you do have to still stay very mindful of where you're going, who you're placing yourself around, so that you keep yourself and other people that you may be living with or cohabitating with, that you keep them safe. But just know that, yes, there's going to be this energy that where we feel like we want to get out and connect a little more. But remember, you can do it very, very safely. Yeah. And then also on this day, Sunday the 29th, we get Mercury in the sign of Cancer trining Uranus in Taurus, which again is going forward now. It's no longer retrograde. And we did have Uranus and Taurus earlier this month. So it says back again. This exciting transit can help us bring fresh ideas into our finances, our careers, and even how we use technology. Don't be afraid to try something new. A day full of unpredictable changes, so it's a good thing. This aspect gives us the mental fortitude to help us make quick decisions with ease. Yes, 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 yes. So, again, we are ending out this month with this lovely flow energy on next Sunday. No aspects after the 29th, nothing on the 30th or the 31st that I know of. So we get a breather, like it feels like we get to like kind of like let's just take a little breath. Yeah, well, let's take a little breath. So I'm just hoping that you are taking care of yourselves and taking it easy, opening yourselves up to new things, new people, new ideas, even, and just allowing yourself to just take it slow, and go at your own pace. I think that's really important. Go at your own pace. Don't, go to the beat of somebody else's drum. Go at your own pace. Make it work for you. That's really important right now. Make it work for you and love on yourself by including yourself in how it is that you are experiencing your life. Really important. I have another shout out. It's from Jacqueline. Hey, Jacqueline. It's so good that you are connecting. I can't see you with my eyes, but I can feel your energy. And I'm so happy that you're listening and watching it. Yes. And her YouTube is Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. And if you're like me, you just love going to, resale shops and stuff. Her channel is really great because she show you stuff up front and close, and then you can get in touch with her and she'll get it for you. Yeah, it's really cool. Thank you, Jacqueline. So, my dears, we come to the end of another Astrology for Self Mastery. Um, February is going to be interesting. March is going to be off the chain. Um, and again, thank you for taking the time to listen in. I will be, of course, doing my Wisdom Walk Talk. I'm live streaming that too, um, as a way to work smarter, not harder. See how it goes for now. And I'll be back on a live stream with that on the 29th, where I'll finish up my message, my annual New Year's message for 2023. In the meantime, be well, be safe. Thank you again for supporting my channel and supporting my work. And I hope that, again, you find this very helpful. Please don't hesitate to leave me questions or make comments. And I look forward to serving you in this way again very, very soon. Bye bye now.